Hello, lovely internet people. DJ Sweatpants in the house. I'm going to just try to gauge without the headphones on. Alright, this is my first review video. Normally that's not my thing. Actually, being a YouTuber isn't really even my thing normally. I'm just a musician slash singer-songwriter slash guy who loves instruments and technology, who wants to share my music with the world, but I find that I might have some knowledge about things that I could share, and that might help generate some popularity or some clicks or some views. So I'm here to tell you about this guitar right here. Now, I got it for $25, right? Because my Taylor and all my music gear got stolen a few years back, and I had to replace all my gear with inexpensive, cheaper alternatives that I could afford. So I would just go on the classified ads every day and keep checking out for what ridiculously cheap items I could get that were actually usable and good. Now, it wouldn't be remarkable that this guitar was $25 on the internet classified ads, except it is the best damn guitar I've ever heard. And I hope I can share that with y'all today. Now, it is called Walden. It's a company from China. Basically, from the research I've done on them, it's sort of like it basically plagiarized the Martin X bracing system, to the T. But to me, it doesn't really sound like most Martins I've heard. It sounds sharper, brighter, almost like a Taylor and a Martin had a baby. And it's just incredible, man. For $25, I can't believe it. Now, the first thing I did was I cleaned it up. You know, the action was super high, so I did a little truss rod adjustment and brought the strings a little closer in. And I didn't want to do it any closer because I'm kind of afraid that it'll sacrifice sound quality. Something I've just kind of noticed. People might say I'm crazy, but when the strings are a little bit higher, I feel like you get almost louder, kind of more clear tones. Also, it's not super hard to play. It almost makes it easier to finger pick, which I like to do sometimes when they're a little bit higher off. So $25, I don't know what the guy was thinking. This model is the D570, and it is a solid cedar top. It says it's designed in the USA, didn't know that, and made in China. It's called the Walden Natura. And this to me looks like some sort of composite MDF, maybe mahogany, I would guess. The neck is really good. The fretboard is a little bit interesting because when I got it, it seemed almost it looked like almost like a cork board because it was so dry. So I got some humidity going towards the guitar, and I just took I think I put aloe vera oil on it, and I let it soak into the fretboard because I'm a poor musician. I didn't have any of the fancier stuff, treatments, and it did the trick, man. I'll tell you what. Now, my brother he's got a $1,000 Taylor in the next room, and even he was blown away, and he had to confess he thought the Walden sounds better and about 30% louder, I would say. Now, I did buy this Amazon pickup for it. It was a single coil kind of sound hole pickup for $12, half the price of the guitar. And I put that in there, and people, were ranting and raving in the Amazon reviews about what a great microphone it was, or pickup rather it was, and I wasn't impressed. It was rinny tinny and lacked body. This guitar needs a good microphone setup, a good pickup microphone combo setup. I might even just have somebody install it and, you know, have it come out the back. But I think I'm gonna do it myself. And then, you know, maybe if it keeps chewing my fingers up, which it has been, I'll have a real luthier do an intonation adjustment on it. Unless somebody thinks they could, you know, give me some pointers for how to get the strings really dialed in and the intonation and everything. To me, it seems like it would be easier on an electric because you have more, I don't know, like parts that you can adjust. On the acoustic, really all you got is the truss rod and then the nut in the saddle. And, you know, I guess you could do stuff to the frets with the file, but that's not what it needs. It needs just to be a little closer to the strings possibly. But I'm kind of worried about it sacrificing sound quality, you know? I can never get over why anybody would ever sell this guitar for $25. What was he thinking? And the crazy thing is, it was posted for 8 damn weeks. What kind of idiot wouldn't buy this guitar for $25? What kind of idiot wouldn't buy this Walden Chinese-made Martin copy? Martin Taylor had a baby. It was born in China, and it was named Walden. Like Walden Pond, the book by Thoreau. My dad loves that book. Anyways, yeah, man. What else could I show you about this guitar? I mean, honestly, what I would say is, okay, the reason I knew to spend what little money I had on this guitar was because my cousin had one years ago, like 12 years ago. He got one because his dad would go to China and brought it back. I think they spent like $200 on it, brand new, and it had a pickup and a solid spruce top, and it was incredible too. I think this one sounds a skosh better, but that one was incredible too. And that's when I knew, a mental note I put in my head that Walden guitars are legit for real. Pay attention to them. To me, it's almost more impressive to have an amazing sounding cheap ass guitar than some sort of like big brand name that you spent thousands and thousands of dollars on, because it's the true spirit of the musician. We're consistently broke. 99.9% of musicians are broke. They don't make a living through their music. They do it for love and for passion, and they do it for the music itself. It's not about bragging about your Taylor or your Strat or your, you know, your Gibson Les Paul, whatever. It's about having a badass guitar that looks cool and sounds amazing. And to me, it's almost more impressive when somebody has a guitar like that they literally spent hardly anything on. To me, that's like props, you know? What's not impressive to me is a guy who can barely squeak by the pentatonic scale, and he owns like a $4,000 Gibson, and he thinks that makes him cool. No, that's the opposite of cool, brother. You are not cool. What's really impressive is a guy who rocks a $99 Squire, but he's Eddie freaking Van Halen, okay? That's just my 2 cents, okay? And that's all I really got to say about the Walden Natura D570. And, yeah, no. First review video. And Walden, if you want to send me some free stuff, I'll take it, and I'll do more review videos on that. Because I think these things have got to get out there, man. They need... I don't know why people haven't heard of them more often. They've been around long enough. It seems like they should be picking up traction. It's amazing. But then again, so are many of the guitars out there nowadays. They all sound really freaking good for their prices, especially what's coming out of China right now. That's where it's at. If you can find something in China that's quality, it varies so much in China. There's amazing stuff and there's horrible, crappy stuff. that just looks good, but it's horrible, and zero care put into the craftsmanship and the workmanship. But this, you could tell whoever is in charge of this project is doing a damn good job. So anyways, I guess you're supposed to smash the like button, and I'm supposed to harass you to do that, and subscribe. But you do you, man. And this is DJ Sweatpants signing out. See you guys later.